It's a beautiful day today. I've heard the motorcycles go by. I've heard the cars go by, a couple of street rods. And looks like what I'm choosing to do is change out the radiator on the Jeep. It's had a leak for a while now and it's finally, well, I guess I better do it. So I'm going to walk you through that. It's a 2001 Jeep and a little 4-cylinder model. There it is. And the radiator problem, I'm having leaks right up here. And this seal along here is shot. So now's the year. Got myself some gloves, keep from getting dirty. Got a mess of tools. Got a nice brand new radiator. So now it's time to get at it and get dirty. First thing we want to do is drain that radiator. And this thing sits up high enough to where I won't need a jack, so I'm not worried about that. There's the drain plug. Be careful not to make a mess by spilling your fluids, and don't forget to dispose of them properly. Things to remove: hoses, fan shroud, power steering reservoir, overflow reservoir, and engine radiator. The power steering and the radiator reservoir tools to remove. Next, it's time to remove the hoses, upper and lower. Then it's time to take the bolts off the fan shroud. There's 4 of them. Tools needed are adjustable pliers, a ratchet, socket wrench and 10mm, and an extension. Remove the 4 self-tapping bolts holding on the fan shroud. Remove the 6 bolts holding on the coolant radiator. Slide the fan shroud towards the engine. I found the last 2 bolts on the bottom radiator were a little tough to get to, and you don't have to pull them all the way out either. There are slots in the bottom of the radiator mount to put the bolts into. Make sure they're both the same. And then what I would do is pre-thread the 4 going into the fan shroud. I found that reassembly would be easier if I left the 2 bolts in at the bottom of the radiator so that I could just set the radiator in place. Just tighten all 6 bolts. Next, replace the fan shroud with 4 bolts. Also, if those 4 bolts are pre-threaded beforehand, it makes that a lot easier as well. Be careful not to over-tighten the 4 bolts. Reinstall your power steering, reinstall your radiator overflow. Next, hook up your upper hose and your lower hose. Make sure you get all your clamps tight. You want to avoid any leaks. Now it's time to put in the antifreeze according to what your manufacturer suggests. Don't forget to burp it. In other words, pull all the air out of the radiator so that you have the maximum amount of fluid in there. Now it's time to get in. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe we ought to drop the hood. Now get back in the car and take it for a test drive. Hope you've enjoyed watching this section of PetroTherapy. I've enjoyed putting the video together. Hope this made it easier. Be safe and see you on the road sometime. Please click subscribe for more episodes in the future.